The Cement and Concrete Cube makes it much easier to connect to the people that matter in the industry. So you can either talk to an expert, you can be an expert, you can go seek information. You're also very, very welcome to upload information. So it's really about being able to contribute, finding the right information clustered together in one area. It's so difficult these days if you simply have to Google and you're sitting with this massive, massive internet. So I believe that we've made it easier. It will also make it much easier for our African partners to link up with the documentation that they need. It'll make it much easier for employees to find the information they need to do their jobs, and hopefully also our customers will find it much easier to find either the very technical information they need for some research or just some general information, news updates, what's new.
We are the leaders. We are setting up concrete institutes. We are setting up testing centers. We have to spread the knowledge we have and share it with them, but also, as importantly, get as much information from them as possible, because then you can pull information from here, you can pull information from there, you can pop it on the screen, you can start having a meeting, and I don't have to fly there necessarily. So that's the advantage of this, and it's been long overdue for PPC to put this in place, simply because it gives us so much more communication power.
We all know that social media is taking over the world. People get connected via Facebook. On a business front, people are connected via LinkedIn. And PPC saw the gap for an enterprise social network platform. Not so much to keep people connected just on the social front, but to share information on a platform. And PPC decided to take this leap into the 21st century, boots and all, to create this platform where we can share information and collaborate with experts. It's a first in our industry in South Africa. And what makes it more interesting is not just that we've got the social networking platform, the information sharing. You can upload documents, you can upload spreadsheets, any form of information. We've partnered with an aggregator to get paid for content available, which means that we subscribe to certain technical journals, and the real researcher, the expert, can now search these journals online.
It is a web-based system, so it's operating system independent. All you need is a browser, any type of browser, Internet Explorer, Firefox or Chrome. It will work on any of those browser platforms. It can run on a cell phone. Any cell phone that can render web pages, you'll be able to run the cube from there.
I feel like the industry is always dynamic, always growing. There's always new products that are coming in. You know, you look at things like, as I mentioned, self-compacted concrete, which allows you to do designs that maybe 20, 30 years ago they would not be able to do because of the nature of the concrete. You know, it can allow you to do quite complicated architectural sort of designs. That's exciting.
It embraces the idea of the digital era. It allows for a digital platform to not only share information but also as a source of research.
It really started with some what-if questions. Some of them were from customers, some of them were internally. As what if we create a space where people that love or do cement and concrete can really connect and do everything from serious technical research to casual chats about how I build a fish pond, for example, but as well as build a platform where people could either connect with an expert or be an expert, or just simply connect with other people with the same interest in cement and concrete.
It allows PPC to be at the forefront of sharing and supporting innovation, design, experimentation, and new ideas in the cement and concrete industry. I'm very excited about it because I think the digital age knows no boundaries. I can see a bright future for the cement and concrete cube in a way that it can only grow to become the premier source of information for cement and concrete. And that puts PPC right up there in terms of current trends and future trends when it comes to digital platforms, when it comes to digital marketing, and when it comes to the way that PPC supports not only the industry but also supports its customers and people who wish to use PPC cement products.
Now, if you do online collaboration, you don't have to sit in a meeting room. And over a series of a week, people can work on the problem, they can make their comment, and then 2 days later, somebody else can make a comment. So your discussion doesn't necessarily happen in a room over an hour. It happens online over a period of weeks or months. That allows time for people to digest things, and it's much more efficient from a time and materials point of view. Because an overarching strategy like a carbon or climate change strategy involves everybody, from the procurement guy to the production guy, right down to the market, which means everybody needs to work together to try and get the right strategy. To get all those people in a room once a week is very expensive. A collaboration platform allows everybody to have access to the materials, and then you can form a strategy online over a period of weeks where people can do it. They can do it before they go to bed, if they feel so inclined.
Not all platforms provide for the same kind of interaction or the same technical detail of interaction, and not all of them, for example, would provide a serious list of technical research journals which you could access if you wanted to.
Is be able to interact with our clients and the industry as a whole in terms of providing information, attending to queries, attending to questions that are asked in the platform, and and generally in terms of construction and concrete mainly, just to be able to direct people and to how to get information and provide information where we definitely can.
The beauty of it being, it is not one email that goes out to 12 recipients, however many recipients, and everybody has got to give comments back. You now post a document on the Cube, people work on it, and when they're done, those changes or amendments are there. So everybody works on the latest document, which means that somebody or a project leader does not have to sit and consolidate input from various team members. It all happens at the same time. The Cube can also accommodate wikis or blogs, so people can actually start commenting on information that's been posted on the website, or merely document uploads, spreadsheet uploads, videos, graphics, whatever format the information is in, it can be uploaded within groups. That is the way it operates. So we've created many groups. There are some groups that are open groups, open access information, and then some groups are within teams. Those will be by invitation only. While information gets uploaded in groups, the beauty of this is that it has one search, a Google-like search term. So you don't have to know where something is uploaded or where it sits. If you use that Google-like search term, press the button, and you will find a list of experts, names of people in that field. You will find whatever's been posted, conversations, documents, or groups that you can ask to be joined to.
We have a variety of clients, from the design engineers to the contractors, to the precast guys and the ready mix and the retailers. That will be our clients, and each one of them require sort of different expertise from us, and we need to sort of educate them in what does this mean and what does that mean about the cement, and pretty much for us, for our brand, what can they get from our brand that is sort of better to other cement competitors.
Information is not intellectual property anymore. Knowledge is a commodity. You can find absolutely anything on the internet. The challenge is interpreting the information and what you do with it. So what I like about the Cube platform is it allows open source information to be shared. it allows the collective knowledge to be built up, and then it allows, through collaboration, the interpretation of that knowledge so that we can actually do something with it.
For us to maintain the leadership role that we have in the industry, it is important that we provide the industry with the necessary tools for our customers to be able to interact with us, and for us to be able to interact with them and share the know-how around the cement industry. It's really about the strength beyond the back.
Many people don't want to do research and go into a whole document to find information. We want to consult an expert. If an expert has given us an answer, we often use that without going to the academic side of finding the answer. This is giving us the ideal platform. Interact with the experts. Within PPC, we've got such a broad base of expertise. We've got experts in energy and sustainability, in alternative fuels, in architecture, in innovation, to name a few.
PPC is a unique company. It's not only the oldest cement producer and the biggest cement producing company in South Africa, it is also the most innovative in a way that it embraces new forms of communication, new forms of marketing, new forms of supporting the industry, either through the Cement and Concrete Cube, which gives information to the industry or anybody who wants to experiment and be involved with cement and concrete, but also through the Imaginarium, which is a supportive, creative awards platform to any designer or architect or artist in South Africa who's prepared to experiment in an innovative way with PPC cement.
Some of us believe we have concrete in our blood. It's one of those materials that really don't have boundaries. You can use it for anything from clothes, accessories, furniture, homes, infrastructure. And the only thing I think in the end that limits you is your creative mind, your imagination, and that's where the Imaginarium got born from. And maybe in the end there would be some technical boundaries that you need to overcome, but it's great that it can be used everywhere by anyone for almost anything.